Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Arnold. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForge reporting from the sidelines. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think Minnesota, they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Kispert, C.J. McCollum out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Alexander Saw, and it's Middleton in at the 4 slot. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Miller is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Stan, when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Miller, the pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Middleton, the pass to McCollum. Back to Middleton. Fires from deep. McCollum, no good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Miller with a screen on McCollum. Koulibaly with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break over Edwards. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Well, he's a crafty combo guard. You got to love seeing McCollum play the role of distributor there.
Edwards with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Miller gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Middleton finds Song. Now McCollum. Middleton up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. McCollum no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Kispert on the wing. Here's Koulibaly. turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And a wide-open look for McCollum. No good on the three.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And the first one at the line is good.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Now DiVincenzo after the missed three from Corey Kispert. Here's Middleton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Kispert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, here's Edwards. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Kispert in the corner. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McCollum, no good.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Miller with a screen on Coulibaly. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Washington shooting a lowly 30% to start this game. Kispert, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here for the Timberwolves. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Alvarado with it. Now defended by Sarr. If it counts.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, you got to try to close out on Middleton there. He's excellent from deep.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Washington now. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to McCollum. On the wing, Coulibaly. Down low. Now Sarr. And that one is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Alvarado with it. Now defended by Sarr. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Freeman. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Middleton. Sarr gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Timberwolves trail. Now Alvarado. Still yet to score. Pass to Freeman. Covered by Sarr. Tries again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Washington shooting 40% here in the early stages. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a few of the top guys, Coach, in this league have been on hot streaks, fueling early MVP conversations. I guess it's never too early to talk about the MVP, is it?
Yeah, that definitely builds excitement for the fans and sets the narrative for the rest of the season. But you know, Kevin, it's still way too early to tell how it's going to shake out.
Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for Koulibaly. And here's George for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here's Love for 3. It's hauled in by George.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back over to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Wizards leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pass to Carrington. Takes a 3. C.J. McCollum, and that's good.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Love with the screen on McCollum. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
To the middle. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
George finds Sarr. Going inside, and Sarr throws it down.
So much fluidity from Sarr, going right at the rim with that slam.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. 10 points for him.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
A 3 from McCollum. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Washington looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Cam Whitmore is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's George, and it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. To the inside. It's good, and the Washington lead is get back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Love.
And Love is a high percentage shooter in the paint.
Pass to Carrington. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play, and a wide-open look for Whitmore. Misses the wing J. The Timberwolves shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Pass to Bagley. George with no one around. Drills it from outside. George has got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Barea. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Carrington. He's defended by Alvarado. George fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. OG Anunoby's checked in for Love. Edwards comes in for Ball. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Barea. For three, Edwards. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Back to McCollum. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Anunoby. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 16. Releases from 15. Another shot, and the layup by George. He's got 11.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Anunoby a screen on McCollum. Alvarado passes to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Wizards. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressiveness.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
They set the pick. Inside. Great pass to set up the layup.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And here's Edwards. Anunoby with the screen for Edwards. Stolen by Middleton. On the wing, George pulls it up. Keeps it alive. And Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Wizards making a switch here. Sarge checked in. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Dante DiVincenzo.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Reed with a screen on McCollum. Ball, the pass to Reed. Here's Juzang. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Miller with a screen on McCollum. Ball kicks to Reed. Misses the 3. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Miller with a screen on McCollum. Ball dishes to Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside, George. Pass to Sarr. A 3 from McCollum. Cans it from downtown. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Miller with a screen on McCollum. Now here is Miller. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. Hits the close-range jumper. Miller's got 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Ball with it. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Washington calls timeout. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Ball. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A master of the mid-range. You can't give Middleton any separation in this area.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Basket counts. Miller's got 8 here in the quarter.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Edwards against Koulibaly. DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Unable to get that one. Great tee that time from Middleton. Kispert kicks to McCollum. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Miller in the corner. They get it back. Reed gets the bucket.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Middleton outside. Pass to Song. Fires the three. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 11 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's DiVincenzo.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
Washington's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Song. Now Middleton. Offline with his three.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
McCollum kicks to Kispert. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For three, Edwards. The shot comes out. And so it's the Washington Wizards in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
It usually takes some time for rookies to adjust, I'm telling you, man. But this group is playing like they've already been here for a while.
Preparation, Kenny. These guys got some good coaching before they arrived.
And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just flat out awesome.
He's looked like a genius on the offensive end, finding looks for himself and his other guys. You see the great vision, spotting openings. He's got the defense figured out.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Reed is out there with Miller. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now here's DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Here's Middleton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Juzang's checked in. Coulibaly against Edwards. Here's Reed. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Wizards leading by 19. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to McCollum. Count it, number 5 for the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, no question McCollum is in the zone right now. Just letting the offense flow through him.
Picked by Reed to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Middleton looking it over. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kev.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Pass to Middleton. A 3-ball. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Down low. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Kispert. McCollum against DiVincenzo. McCollum no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Juzang. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Juzang's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sarr gets the bucket.
And the endless length of Alex Sarr helping his impact down low.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Juzang. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's Sarr, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
They set the pick. Ball, the pass to Juzak. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Middleton. And here is Kispert. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Alvarado. Out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Sarr finds Middleton. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Koulibaly. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Koulibaly with the steal. Alvarado with the steal. For 3, Edwards. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Pass to Kispert. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 18. From deep. Rebound by Kispert. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Koulibaly. And that one comes up a bit short. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Covered by Sarr. It's tipped. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. The putback. It's good on the putback. And that's 15 points for Alex Sarr.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Washington making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Alexander Sarr. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Now DiVincenzo. Left side, Reed. 5 on the clock. For 3, Ellis. That one misses. Washington leading now by 20. Pass to Kispert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Kispert. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. Dan Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and, yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Carrington, defended by DiVincenzo. George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 9 points here in the second half.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Bagley. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Bagley's got 6 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Ellis. Kispert, the pass to Johnson. Three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. And here is DiVincenzo. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Ball. Miller with a screen on Bagley. Ball with the bucket.
Well, you know, the mechanics are different, but you can't argue with the result. Lonzo can bury threes.
Kispert on the wing. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 9 points here for Corey Kispert.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
A three for DiVincenzo. Rebound by Kispert. Kispert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Johnson. From deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Washington finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Carlton Carrington. George is out there with Whitmore. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Bagley in at the center filling out the middle.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Whitmore finds McCollum with the shot. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 8th assist in the game. Timberwolves trail by 17. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's good again in the next one. 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
To the middle. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Love with the screen on McCollum. Alvarado passes to Love. Takes it off the glass.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Back to McCollum. The tray. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 16. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Alex Song.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Free throw good, Alvarado. Both free throws good from Alvarado. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And stolen by Miller. Alvarado with it. Out to Edwards. The three. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Takes the three. Bagley goes up again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, nice board there by Bagley. This is where he hangs his hat. A great rebounder on both ends.
That's good from Bagley. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. There's a good screen. The kick out to Ball. For the three, it's hauled in by George. Washington leading now by 17. Pass to Carrington. A three from McCollum. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, defensively, you can't allow McCollum to get good looks from the corners.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Takes it inside. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident. Whoa! Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
The Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. McCollum, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Over in the corner, Edward. Hit the putback. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Washington making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Kisper comes in for George. And it's Koulibaly in for Carlton Carrington. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
All up top. Washington with the rebound. Inside, here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards, he's checked in for Keon Ellis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Paul. Miller with a screen on Koulibaly. Edwards finds Miller. Rebound, Washington. Koulibaly's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's McCollum in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here goes Edwards. Bucket is good. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Middleton with a screen for Koulibaly. Pass to Kispert. There's the triple. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 15.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Miller with a screen on McCollum. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Middleton on the wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. To the inside. Reed gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for Naz Reid.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Middleton. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Now Edwards puts up a 3. Can't get it. And he tries in, and he jams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Reed with a screen on Koulibaly. That one is off. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 15-point game. Middleton outside. For 3. He drills the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Reed. McCollum there for the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Kispert. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Kispert's got 11 in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Alex Saw.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Just 5 on the clock. Whitmore, no good from outside.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pass to Carrington. The 3 from George. And no good that time. Here's Alvarado. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Alex Sarr.